Well, we are a couple of minutes early, but I said, what the heck, let's start the live chat. Hello, everybody, and welcome once again. Happy Friday to everybody, by the way. And of course, it is almost 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Is it 2200 UTC? And it is April 12th, 2019, Friday. And if you're watching at any other time, of course, it's not live. But if you're watching live, welcome to the show, everybody. And for some reason, my chat is not moving here, which I'm not surprised. Here we go, 2 minutes early. Oh no, let's all leave the room. Okay, bye, guys. No, just kidding. Bon après-midi. Après-midi, that will be, après is after, midi is day. So after day, right? Oh, bon après-midi, bonsoir. Amis, mes amis. I don't know. My French today is really bad. How had volume too high? You scared me. Sorry, Christopher Olsen from Sweden. Hello there. And Remy Love and Trish and Chris Rezidik and Saro Semerian and Cheshire Junk and the Anelis Chili. And did I say it wrong? I have no idea. Hello from Chattanooga, talking about Chattanooga, Tennessee. One of my favorite towns there. Although the first time I passed through there, I said that you guys didn't miss much, and then I went back and I realized that there's so much to see in Chattanooga. So Chattanooga, yeah, definitely one of my favorite places. Len Vanover, hi. James 417, your video are great. Thank you so much. And where's your next trip? Well, we're going to Disney in a couple of weeks. Actually, that's like the next immediate trip. And then I'm going back west. Hi from Winnipeg, Canada, which I will hope to visit. By the way, if my voice sounds a little weird, I've had like the worst, the most terrible cold, almost like a flu for this whole past week. I'm getting better, as you can see. Aaron Costello, are you still enjoying the prop ride hitch? Yeah, it's the word enjoy is probably pushing it, but it's very practical and it is very stable. So I do enjoy a more comfortable ride, definitely towing with the prop ride. It's very expensive, probably not for everybody, and probably a little overkill for my trailer, to be honest about it. But it's better to be overkill than underkill, right? And in my case, it's a lot of peace of mind. So yeah, especially when I get to raise the trailer a little bit off the ground, which I plan to do at some point, it's gonna be even better. And David from Jensen Beach and David Brewer from KC. Hello, Robert from Kansas City. 2 weeks till the big barbecue at Papa's Coffee. Man, I wish I could head up there for that, but one of these days. Mauricio Ruiz, what's your opinion of Miami? Last time you passed through. Well, I don't not only pass through, but I happen to live in Miami, and it is an acquired taste to be nice to it. I don't know, it's one of those places where I live, but for some reason the grass is always greener on the other side, and I don't know. By the way, this is really good. Thank you, CLT, for bringing this over to me. Eat, sleep, RV, repeat. Hello, I've missed 2 past lives, and I'm so happy to be able to join you today. But the lighting is awesome. Yeah, I'm using that. Maybe I can reflect them off my glasses. I'm using that ring light that I showed you guys a couple of weeks ago. Good evening from Arkansas. Hello, Errol Blackman. And hey, Robert, on part 5 of your West Coast trip. Great pictures. Thank you so much. And I'm losing track. Part 5 was the RTR, right? Yes. I'm already editing part 8, which is what back there. That right there, that's Lake Havasu City. That's what I'm editing editing right now. Hello from Brussels, Belgium. Hello, Brussels, from Jean-Claude Guillaume. And I can't go wait to go back to Belgium and Brussels in particular to have some chocolate. There's that Leonidas and that Dascalides and some of those like those almost artisan made chocolates that they made. I had them in Bruges and in Belgium as well, and in Brussels as well. Um, Hugo Rodríguez, buenas tardes, Robert, te sigo siempre y me encantan tus videos, he aprendido mucho con tus consejos, gracias. Bueno, por nada, Hugo, thank you so much for being here, Hugo. And Rolando Fujita, hi, greetings from Westchester, Miami. Araceli and I are becoming big fans. Thank you so much, Rolando and Araceli. CLT, cheers. All right. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to keep up with this, am I? Craft beer enthusiast, what's your cup tonight? Actually, glad you asked. This is a Daycation IPA from Asheville, Tennessee. So Tennessee in the house is in more than one way. So yeah, definitely. Max McLear got up to 99 this week in Phoenix. How high do you think it's going to get in late June? Because I might be passing through. I don't know. I think I have the same cold. It feels like the flu. Glad you're feeling better. Oh man, yeah, this cold was like I was in bed for like 3 days with light fever, very light fever. But even touching my screen would feel like very sensitive. It was one of those strange. This traveler you aired eating part 8, cool, and the dessert is 9. Yes, very funny. The dessert actually is gonna be in the desert. So yeah, it makes sense. I'm sorry. I still have a little bit of a hangover from that cold. Getting greetings from Minnesota with snow falling. It's been like the weirdest winter, right? Having this late like blizzards in the middle of April. Yeah. Ileana Barona, hi from Miami, and David from Canton, Ohio, and hello from Saudi Arabia. Hello there, and welcome. So far, I do believe you are the one furthest away, but I'm sure someone will pop up from Australia or New Zealand at some point, right? And they will be the ones further away. From Waterbury, Connecticut. Hello, Luis. And Brian Anderson. It's been a while. You have a free boondocking spot in northeastern South Dakota. Well, remind me at some point, but I intend to be there in sometime in August. Maybe late July. Nah, probably August. Sometime in August. Any plans for the Caribbean region by Bajan Rasta? Maybe. I would love to visit some of the Caribbean countries, but not on a cruise ship. I want to take like maybe an island hopper or just fly to Martinique, for example, and just spend that kind of thing. Actually, fly to some Saint Martin and land on that crazy airport that is like water on both sides. I really love your channel. Thank you so much, Philip Busby and Bruce Simense. Are you happy with the Colorado? For the most part, I mean, I don't think it's the best engineered truck in the history of trucks, to be honest. There's certain things, certain craftsmanship mistakes, let's put them that way, that I think are mistakes. For a new truck, well, besides the electronics, which are like my biggest gripe, it's one of those things like, yesterday I was opening the hood to put some washer fluid, and the hood gets stuck. It's not like normally a well-oiled machine. You pull the thing and it goes too good, right? Normal. No, it gets stuck half the time, and of course, and then you have to like pry it open, and then it opens, and then you have to look for the thingy, and boom, and you open. But little things like that, and it's like sometimes things are not like the seams are not exact together, like like what you would find in a nice Japanese car. It's kind of not put together with as much finesse. Let's put it that way. It's also a truck, so I'm comparing apples to oranges, right? I'm comparing a nice perhaps Lexus to a truck. But anyways, it tows great. It's a great towing machine, and that's all that really matters right now. And who knows? In 2 or 3 years, I might have myself my Class C, and then my Class C or my Class B plus or B, which I want to be like my almost my daily driver. By the way, Dwight Locke, thank you so much for that super chat. Hello, Robert. Hope you are well. Beautiful day here in Fort Myers Beach. Sorry. Can't wait until for your next adventure. And I would love to, maybe I'm gonna try to make it by Fort Myers Beach before the great road trip, which has gone through several iterations, by the way. And I'm coming up with a final plan soon. Brian Anderson, I may be combining grain in August. You can help run the combine. I would love. I mean, I don't know. I would love to run the combine and see how those things work. That would be awesome, actually. Yeah, definitely. I can help out. Tyron Wicks, Robert, never really thought about RV travel until your videos. Love them. You pass through, but never stop in Pensacola, Perdido Key, or Destin, Florida. Any plans? Well, I've stopped in Destin. Of course, I was there a couple of years ago at Camp Golf, and I crossed into Perdido Key, but not really, because that was when I went to the Florabama bar, which I was more in the Alabama side. And Pensacola, I never have stopped. There's always something. The last time I was gonna stop, and it was like a torrential thunderstorm, so I decided not to. So yeah. Thank you so much, Philip Busby, for that super chat. Gary Sorensen, you were once sponsored by Rad Power Bikes. What's your opinion of them? I don't know, because they never wanted to send me one for me to test out, but I hear people like them. So I wish they would have continued, and I wish they would have sent me a bike to test out, but I guess it didn't work out for them, and it's all good. Class C or B? That is the question now, Robert. Yeah, I don't want a big C, so I want a Winnebago trend. Let's put it that way. If I can find I don't know why Winnebago discontinued it, but that's like the perfect RV for me. No slides, relatively short, corner bed, dry bath, extra bed in the front for if my mom or Brian or someone comes with us. Yeah, it's not very off-roadable. It's not four-wheel drive. It's actually a little underpowered, and I think that's why Winnebago discontinued it. But other than that, Winnebago Trend 23L is the one. Vince Duart just moved to Florida in October last year from Indiana. Well, I hope you're enjoying our summers down here. And welcome to Florida. In a sense, I want to, and lately this has been the plan. If I ever establish a home base, I do want to stay, perhaps in Florida, maybe northwestern Florida, an RV-friendly area where the local government doesn't really get into your nerves about what you do with your property. So you could park the RV there temporarily, permanently, whatever. So that's what we're looking into. Trish 4112, we're hoping to hit the road soon and are looking for a B plus. If you had to do it all over again, would you go B plus first? It's all a matter of money too, right? Minitini was 16,000 and change, and the cheapest new B plus is going to be close to 100 grand. So no, under the circumstances. At the time that where I bought the trailer, I would still buy the trailer again. That was the best idea at the time, and the best compromise. But now I'm starting to get ready to move on to something a little larger that is still small enough that I could park it almost anywhere. I'm not gonna drive it into Manhattan or downtown Boston, nor would I want to anymore. So and I might not do as much off-roading as I intended to. So something like a B plus would be good. I'm gonna try to do all the off-roading that I really want to do now that I have the truck. And in a couple of years when I get, or maybe next year when I get the B plus, I would have done all those already. Uh, Bernadette Brown, morning from New Zealand. Nice and sunny day here, and it was actually still kind of is a very nice and sunny day here in Florida. New Zealand, of course, now it's the one furthest away, which is really cool. Hey Robert, I will 3D print you a new Class B. That would be awesome. Yeah, I've been watching your Instagrams and videos, with the 3D printing. That's really cool, man. That's it. Amazing technology. Señor Robert, ¿cómo estáis? What's the origin of your theme song from Jordan Lopez? Well, I came up with it one day in the bathroom, right after that trip that we did in the Four Corners region. So, Family Glow. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm almost by the next trip. I will have it. The Lost RVers made an RV video. Your music was in the background. I gave you a plug and talked over it. Sorry, but can we use your music? I think I saw that video, and I suppose you can. I won't give you a copyright strike for that. But Google might. So I don't know. Dan Rodriguez. Robert, how did you learn so much about RVs? I'm looking into buy my first one for my family, which is my wife, 3 kids. Where should I start my search at? Well, before I bought my RV, I read at least 3 or 4 books. So You Want to Be an RVer by John Huggins comes to mind. Long Long Honeymoon by Sean and what's it? Lolojo, the Lolojo guys. I read a bunch of books and I subscribed to every single podcast at the time, which it was only 2 or 3 podcasts about RVing. It was the original Living the RV Dream and the RV Navigator and there was another one. And that was about it. And through 2 or 3 years of reading books and subscribing to podcasts and watching YouTube videos, I learned everything that I knew by the time I bought Minitini. Of course, I've learned a lot more after that. So yeah. Have you ever considered boating? Watching Gone with the Wind's YouTube channel, they started out RVing. I would love to do some boating, but it looks like so much work. There's always something breaking on that boat, and then every time you get to port, you have to scrape the hull. The hull is all full of marine life. So I would love the concept of circumnavigating the globe, visiting interesting places, but it's too much work, I think. Maybe if I could buy me like a blimp, huh? Vance, keep up the channel. Wife and I really look forward to your post. Take care and hope we run into you in our new travels. Well, see you on the road too. I really hope to meet you guys at some point. I mean, it's always so great. That was one of the greatest things about Quartzsite and the RTR, being able to meet so many people along the way. And Volcano time lapse. Are the keys looking any better? No, I don't know. I haven't been to the keys in a while. Actually, I guess I went so often for such little, so often that I'm kind of keyed out in a way. Although I might make one short trip before the great trip out west, the summer trip. Um, Cal Root, Pagan Wife, the Lost RVers, thank you so much for that super chat. Um, from the itinerary, Radu Steforik. Best regards, Robert, from literary top of Dante's view in Death Valley. Nice and sunny, but a bit windy. Isn't that an amazing place? I know this was there recently. Volcano time lapse. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky, huh? That's where the Kentucky Derby takes place. I bought this last year. William Irizarry, Havana Tea. YouTube is getting crazy with these advertisements. I just got an ad in the middle of your live feed. Really? I wonder. I don't know because I pay YouTube Premium, and I also use it for the music service, so I don't see the commercials. But I've been getting a lot of feedback that my videos are having a lot of commercials. I don't know. That's something. I mean, I make more money, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, let me know. Let me know if you see too many commercials, especially since some of my videos are longer. Like that 1 hour video, I'm sure had like 4 or 5 for sure. Lucky Dog Productions is having a meetup on April 27 at the Streamline Hotel in Daytona Beach during the Cars and Coffee Show. Everyone is welcome to stop by and say hello. When is that? April 27th. Man, I wish I could stop by and say hello. We'll see. By the way, I was gonna go see the Falcon Heavy lounge, and they delayed it so many times that I had such a bad cold that I decided not to go. So and David Valles, good afternoon from Naples, Florida. Here's a question: how many tickets have you gotten? Keep the awesome videos. I haven't gotten the tickets in a very long time. Very long time. In fact, I don't remember when the last time I got a ticket. Greetings from Toronto. Woo! Do you plan on making any videos covering your maintenance? Do you grease your bearings? Actually, I greased them once, thanks to CLT here. And yeah, I'm not all that great in how to maintenance videos, but I'm going to start doing some of those as well. Caveman camping. The difference between boating and yachting is on someone else's boat. Yeah, I gotta find me a friend that has a yacht, actually. Hi, Charles Frazier. Luis Cantero from Argentina. Hola. Paul Falsey, greetings from RV Caravan with us. Hello there. I still have this lingering cold, man. Andy S. Hey, Robert, planning to move to Boca Raton next year from Oregon. Are summers too hot and humid? Short answer, yes. They are pretty hot and humid. William Storm, hello there. Happy Friday. Cordial greetings from William across the big pond, of course, in Bruges, Belgium. Hello there. And so happy to have you here on the live feed. Hey, Jim. Michael Trix wants you to make it down to Loreley's to see if his show before you head west and he heads north. Michael Trix, of course, the magician. Or no, they call it the impressionist, right? That's what it's supposed to be. I don't know. It's Sleep RV. Our plan is to purchase a travel trailer 20 feet or under to maximize space. One slide would be good. What's your opinion on slides? Maintenance, repairs? Well, I don't have one and I don't want one. but it depends how many people you have on your RV. If you have a bunch of people and on those rainy days, you might appreciate a little extra room. Yeah. Um Most favorite place to visit, Ibangodi. I don't know, man. Like Camo Dave says, I don't know. I still love Utah. I still love Arizona, the Grand Canyon, that kind of scenery. The commercials, for me, rubber videos are Airstream, Train USA commercials, some truck commercials. Speaking of tickets, don't forget. Oh, of course, I have two tickets here, courtesy of our friend CLT. And if you're gonna be in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, and I wish I could be, but this expire August 31st, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to go before then. These are tickets for the NASCAR Hall of Fame. So if you guys are interested, send me an email, robert at travelingrobert.com, or comment somewhere, and I'll figure out a way to send them to you. It's valid. It's two tickets for the NASCAR Hall of Fame in Charlotte, and I would love to go because I have so many friends in the Charlotte, especially in the Mooresville area. You know, Richard Lima, the guy who offered me his home, and of course Brian Wood of RVing Illustrator, and I think he now he renamed his channel. It's called The Woods Online, and so many other people from that area that. So yeah. L House Vlogs. Hey Robert, it's Lane. I watched your video and thank you for the shout out. Hey Lane. And paprika, Dianelis. And I use paprika like I use basil. I put it on everything. Yeah. And I've been using turmeric a lot lately too, by the way. Scott Horn, hello from Greenwood, South Carolina. I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better. Happy Friday. How was your mother trip to Turkey? Is she home yet? She's coming back this weekend. She had a great time. She actually really loved it. She's in Istanbul right now, and yeah, she loved the country. She's been sending me pictures on WhatsApp, and and yeah, one of these days I'm gonna make it out there. Um, Mustard Royale. Wish I had taken some of these trips. Being in Cali for 20 years, currently in Europe, we'll be doing a road trip sometime next year. Is there any way we can use your music without Google striking? Just I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even have it flagged, but check it out. I don't know. Sue Martinez. My husband Raul and I enjoy watching your travels. We are pretty excited to see your rig one evening at the City Park in Junction, Texas. We chose to respect your privacy. It was around 9 p.m. Keep it up. All right, I was probably grilling that steak. But yeah, I was at that City Park in Junction. Yeah, that was really cool. Chatham Adventures. Hi, Robert. Have you been to Cape Cod? Almost. We love your videos, expanding our bucket list. We're going to be full time in June. Hope to meet you someday. Definitely. And Michael Tricks. By the way, we miss the warm weather in South Florida, being too cold for us at home. Well, go figure. Got home Sunday after leaving Southern Comfort on Wednesday. Well, maybe I'll see you up in Ohio in a couple of months. Good evening, Robert from Lozano. Just finished watching your RTR video. It was very interesting. Can't wait for the next part. Yeah, and I don't want to get you guys tired of the RTR, but there's going to be one more video of the RTR. And And then we're moving up to Lake Havasu, which is what I have going back there. You're going back to Arcadia National Park in Maine. Cadillac Mountain is the highest peak and the first sunrise. Yeah, I was there and it was foggy. Unfortunately, I might make it back to Cadillac Mountain this fall. We'll see. Yeah, Steve M. I don't know where the best lobster roll is either. The one that I had wasn't all that great either, but I hear that the place that I chose is actually a very touristy place. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask my friend Rene Champagne when I go there again, and then he'll let me know. Actually, everybody, stand by just a second. I'll be right back. And I'm back. All right, let me continue here with your comments and questions. Um, do you ever play golf while visiting these beautiful states? I've never really played golf. I've never gotten into it except like a little bit of mini golf. Um, no, not really. Uh, you look wholesome and particularly sweet in your Kentucky Derby shirt. Oh, thank you, from Norway. And Brenda Mountain Girl. Okay, that's the golf question. Never mind. Um, Marson Worldwide from Long Island, which I wanted to visit the last time I was there, but yeah, I know. Um, okay. I'm a little discombobulated still from my cold. Please forgive me. Um, Thank you so much, Valerie Hanks, Beverly Hutton. You need to come visit Florissant Fossil Beds National Monument in Florissant, Colorado. You can stay with us. Definitely, I don't have plans for Colorado this upcoming trip. I might, but it's not in the plan since I've already been to Colorado. I want to hit like the rest of the states that I haven't visited, but you never know. I might do a little bit of Colorado as well. And Rolando, there is a water link tower. I don't remember the correct place. I think it's I-40 by Texas. Have you seen it? Yes, I've seen it, and it's gonna be in my video. I mean, I'm by part 8 now. Is it 8 or 9? It's gonna be like part 15 on my way back after Amarillo, Texas. There's this giant cross next to I-40, and a couple of miles after that giant cross is that leaning water tower. And yeah, I have video of it. LOL, the lowest yellow dot on the map? No, there's a yellow dot here in Mexico, which I don't know what it is. You know what? I don't know. Well, this yellow dot in Mexico is what the heck is this? This is KYD. You know, keep your daydream. We're here. That's La Peñita RV Park, and that's somewhere where I might go at some point in the future. But in the U.S., the southernmost point will be the Benson Rio Grande State Valley State Park, which I might visit on my way west now, because after San Antonio, pretty much everything else is. I probably won't make it this far south from San Antonio. I'll probably go here to Del Rio, and from here I'll go to Big Bend National Park. That's the plan after San Antonio. Immediately after San Antonio, but of course I have It's going to be a long trip. Uh, Marisa G 1963. Hi Robert. When are you going to post Angel's Landing video? Is there? I was there in March, but scared to do the hike. Oh, Angel's Landing is going to be like 5 videos from now. More actually. It's gonna be a while. I need to edit this stuff as quickly as possible, but I underestimated. I have a lot of footage, but I will. I will. Angels Landing in the Snow. Hello there. You have the best channel, and of course your music is so soothing. Can I use your music? I don't know. Try it. I don't think Google is gonna flag you, but they might. Just give me credit. Say music by Traveling Robert and put a link to my channel. That Terence Jeffries from the UK. Hello. Crystal Moreira. Hey Robert, you're awesome. You inspire me and my hobby to travel and seek out adventure. Keep up your great. You're great. Yes, that's on us, Puerto Vallarta. There you go. And Al Wong Deng, thanks for making such great videos because you, my wife, and I are looking into buying an RV. Well, congratulations, and I hope you find the perfect rig for you. Fossil beds in Colorado from B is beautiful. I saw it on my way to South Park, Colorado, but there was nothing South Park except mountains on both sides. Maybe I'll get there. Maybe I'll get there somewhere. What's this? South? The fossil beds in Colorado. Colorado. Copy. Paste. Fossil Beds National Monument. Okay, I added a star to it. Let's see if I didn't have enough stars already on my map. Maria G. Hola, Robert from Atlanta. All those points, places you've traveled? No, those are places where I want to travel. Some of them are places I've traveled that I want to travel again, or that I want to keep marked for reference, for some future reference or something. But yeah. I use your Desert Rain soundtrack on my last video. Yeah, will work great with my airplane view. Cool. And Scott Horn, agree with everyone else who has said this. We would love to see more cooking videos, Robert. Not that you aren't already overworked with making and editing regular videos. You'll see more cooking videos in the upcoming videos. Maybe not as much as you would like, but a lot. And I'll make it a point to make more of those. I heard in Big Bend you can walk across the water and ride a bull rope to Mexico. I don't know about walking across the water, but I think there's a guy that comes with a rowboat, and they take you to that is something that I want to do. I have it marked on my map. And then in the burro they take you to this small town, and you can have like tacos or burritos. Mark DiBiasio, looking forward to receiving your Death Valley special CD. I don't know if I think I already shipped it. Yes, I shipped it. Should be on its way. Although yesterday I ran out of labels, so I had to order some labels. So two CDs are going to be shipped on Monday because of that. 35 likes. Take a second and like Robert videos. Thank you so much. Yes, CLT. Oh, let me see how many viewers do we have today? 212. We're a little short from last week. Last week we had like 250, but we picked at 219. We're doing good. Especially since today I'm not exactly going on all cylinders. I'm a little foggy from that bad cold I had all week, but we're good. Uh, Monster Royal, you are the best. Saw your California road trip for the first time last month and I got hooked. Music so cool, feels as if one is actually traveling in that RV. Thank you for the live chats. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. And yeah, that California video, which is now almost 8 years old, 2011. Yeah, it's 8 years old, and or nine actually. No, eight. Um, that's the video that really started it all. That's the first video that I purposely got serious and said, let's try to start this YouTube channel thing and see if it works. And lo and behold, one day people started watching that video, and little by little we've been growing, and we are at almost 73,000 subscribers now, which is mind-boggling to me. But it's been a long road. Destination Happiness. Hello from Seattle, Washington. Love your videos. Peace, love, and happiness. Peace, love, and happiness to you. Timothy Painter, are you coming onto the radio program Monday? Yes. What a waste of time. Sorry. Faith Rada, greetings. Getting too hot in Delray, of season to New England. Do remember Cape Cod, Peters Pond, Campground, Mid Cape. Yeah, definitely. As you know, last year when I was there, I had that issue with my tow vehicle, and I had that big white truck that I had to return back to Miami. Otherwise, I would have stayed a month in the area. Instead, I only had like a week and a half, 10 days, 2 weeks. Um, Go RVing around Australia. That's something I really want to do from Somerville, Australia. That's something I really want to do. At least the East Coast to begin. Um, would you consider the West some of your favorite places to travel? From Crystal Moreira. Um, I'm going out there soon, in about 2 months. Dianelis Chile, did you do your taxes already? Monday is the deadline. You can say, or you can send an extension. Yes, I did. I did my taxes. Actually, I came out better than I expected, to be honest. Um, Robert, you ought to look into doing jingles for RV companies. I really love your music. Yes, that would be a great source of income for sure. Rodney Shaw. And go RVing around Australia. Can you see me? First time on the live chat. Craig. Well, welcome to the live chat, and I hope to RV in Australia one of these days. Um, Bonnie Blues, hi Rob, have you been exercising to the limits lately? You got rad guns, bro. Are you coming back to Norway anytime soon? I don't know, probably 2021. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it to Europe at all before then, because I have this crazy plan of finishing the lower 48 states by the end of this year. So we'll see. What do you think about the hype about Class B sprinters? Pros and cons. Hello from Miami. I mean, the Sprinter chassis is a great chassis mechanically speaking. I mean, it's a Mercedes, it's diesel, it's expensive to maintain, but then again, you don't have to maintain it as much. My only gripe with the Sprinter chassis is too narrow. It's unless you make it into a B plus or a Class C, in which you can widen the body in the back. The Sprinter chassis is too narrow. It's what, 5.5 feet inside or something like that. It's crazy. Other than that, yeah, it's very nice. Um, Rolando Fujita, are you not going to drink anything today? We are waiting for you. I've been drinking Daycation IPA from Asheville, Tennessee. Enrique Sanchez, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you for your videos. We love them. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it, and I love making them. Around Australia, hey, cool Robert, from Craig and Karen. We love traveling and have recently purchased another van, and yeah, and I would love to take a trip in Australia in one of those, the Ducato van or Ducato B plus, what you would call a B, like the one that I rented in Finland, kind of the same, but I guess the steering wheel would be on the other side. That's the only difference. So yeah, W5CI videos. What camera do you use in your truck? Love your videos. The one inside the truck is the Sony FDR-X3000. This and the little white action camera, which at the time it was Sony's answer to GoPro, I guess. KF5LDJ, this is my first time watching your live stream. I recently discovered your channel and enjoy your videos. Michael, thank you so much and welcome to the chat. This is something we do every Friday at the same time, so I hope to see you here in the future. Nico, you knew Go our van mad? Huh? Nico, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. Rubén Azul. Robert, you must write a book about your travels and life experiences. Make sure you add some groovy illustrations and companion CD. Definitely, as soon as I finish, I get confused. This trip that I'm editing, I'm going to start working on that. The Obvious Dad. First of all, I love your channel. I'm from Belgium. Hello, welcome. And you made me fall in love with the US with your videos. I have a question. Are you planning to go to a place like Portland and Seattle? Definitely this coming late July is the plan. Eugene Sylvie. Robert, may I ask, have you lost weight? Yes, I've lost almost 30 pounds. Crystal Moreira, what state is your favorite? I don't have. I can say I have one. When I went to Alaska, of course, it was Alaska. Then I fell in love with northern Georgia, but then I also like Tennessee and North Carolina. I love the variety of that landscapes of Arizona. Of course, I love I love Utah and Colorado. You get the idea. It's very hard to notice. I didn't mention Florida. um, where am I? Do you ever think of South American trip? Yeah, definitely. As soon as I figure out how to ship the RV from Panama to Colombia, we'll definitely do that at some point. Road Trip Mojo says hello from Key Largo. It's getting warm these days. Hello, Barry, and man, you've got the best full hookup RV spot in the whole Florida Keys, if I may say so myself. IR 10031981. Thank you so much for that super chat. Hello and happy Friday to you as well. And Linda Griffith is happy Friday, Robert. I ordered your CD. Yes, I saw that. Thank you so much. I can't wait to receive it. I'm looking forward to your Sunday video. Maybe one day you will camp with us at Wickham Park and play with us on a gig. That would be cool. I have to fine tune my guitar playing skills, but definitely. And home after 4 months. Red light ticket in Kissimmee. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tampa John. Jaime G, free my RV quote came after you quit your job? No, not really. That came after I came up with my song Because I'm Free in My RV. So that came up way before, but it was more like when I found the freedom to travel. It's not like free as it being free of no money. It's as free as the freedom that not being a slave to the schedule. You don't really have to have a schedule anymore. Once you have an RV, you always have somewhere to sleep. So it's the freedom to go wherever you want. Of course, when I still had that day job, I could only get away from Florida when I had like more than a week, 2 weeks vacation. But still, even if I'm stuck in South Florida, it would be a great freedom to different, see different places. So the short answer, no, that the free my RV came way before I became free in that other sense of being my own boss in a way. Um, Christopher Olsen, I have always dreamed of going to Idaho, Colorado, and Wyoming. Have you been there? I've been to Colorado. Idaho and Wyoming are in the plans for this upcoming trip now in August, probably. And I can't wait to see Wyoming and Idaho as well. Although Idaho, I haven't done that part of the plan all that well, but I know there's a lot of good stuff to see out there. And I want to see in Wyoming. I want to see that Devil's Tower, and of course in Wyoming you have all the other national parks, right? The Tetons and all that. So yeah. Aloha from Kaneohe, Hawaii. Your channel got me to the Canadian Rockies. Keep going. Thank you so much. And I haven't been to the Canadian Rockies yet, but I will. Oh, brother. Hey, John Chucker. Dinner is roast beef. Oh, man. I'm getting hungry. Corn and green, assorted green peppers and red peppers and onions. Cool. Sounds yummy. Yum, yum. It's hard to pick a state, Crystal Moreira. Every part of this country is too beautiful. Yes, for the most part. I mean, not every part is beautiful. Let's just face it. I mean, not everything is perfect, but definitely every state has beauty, and almost every single place has beauty or something to be seen. Definitely, even Slab City. Doo-doo-doo. Hello, it's Friday. Yes, Oath Keeper. Oh yes, travel book. Nice idea. Yes, one of these days I'll get around to it. Rving around Australia. Robert, do you have an iPhone? Being in my 60s, I dabble in Apple apps. Written and nice simple app to reminder to do maintenance on your RV plus a checklist if you are interested. No, I do have an Android. I have a Samsung S9, which I'm gonna keep for a while because I think it's for me right now. It's like the perfect nice little phone. Not little, but anyways, I like the fact that it doesn't have any notches or holes or anything like that. Um, North High Brewing in Columbus, Ohio. Jim, yes, I will. We have yet to try the cover crop. Yeah, I'm gonna try it next week. I still have it there. I haven't been drinking much because I've been losing weight and this cold hasn't helped either. Uh, Timothy Painter, are the Florida Keys still a good place after all the changes and closures? Yeah, the Florida Keys, I mean, the basic nature is nice. And there are not that many changes or closures. It feels like a lot more than it really is. Minot, North Dakota. Paul Falsey. I'm going to have to go there because, yeah, North Dakota. Andy S., I really enjoy your videos. What's your favorite place in Florida? Any place in Florida you haven't visited yet? Well, I haven't visited a lot of the central north Florida. Of course, Destin would have a special place as being the best beach I've ever been to in the United States. I really like Mount Dora. It's a very cute little town. And I really liked that area, like Ormond Beach is very quiet, very nice, very... what else do I like in Florida? I haven't visited all that much, but and I want to visit a little more of Central Florida. I hear Sanford is beautiful. and I want to visit there, and yeah. Christopher Olson, yeah, I was thinking of Teton and Yellowstone, definitely. And unless the crowds are crazy or something happens, I do intend to visit Yellowstone and the Tetons on this trip. Delinda Griffiths, thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate it. By the way, I almost visited this. As I said, I almost visited the Space Coast this past week. I even had a reservation at Manatee Hammock. But first, I had that horrible cold, well, almost like a flu. So even if I could, I wouldn't have driven those 3 hours. I didn't feel like doing that. And then because we wanted to see the Falcon Heavy take off, which took off, when was it, yesterday? And then the lounge got scrubbed so many times that in the end, I just threw my hands up in the air and I said, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna cancel the reservation and we'll watch it on TV, and that's what we did. Um, I got the paperwork today for the FMCA booth. If you want to do a meet and greet for the public, that'll be cool. Let's talk about that. Yes. New Hampshire Joe, I did notice the side of your Mini Teeny has no graphics on it. Yeah, I removed them because they started to get these really nasty brown stains that didn't look good at all. So I removed them. Eventually, I'm gonna remove them all. Maybe I'll 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 do something original. We'll see. On the Keep 67B rate, do you have to make reservations for San Antonio meetup, or can we just show up and tag along? Um, yeah, I think the idea is that you have to make reservations, and the people organizing it are our friends Paul and Tina, RV Caravan with us, um, rvcaravanwithus.com. Check out with them, and they are handling the whole thing, because I am a really bad party planner, and for that very reason, and I'm letting them handle the situation, and yeah, that's that. Don Holloway, thank you so much for that super chat. Cheers, really appreciate it. I'm running out of beer here. From TGIF from Donna Maria, Antelope, California. As per my wife, I retired RN. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much. And looking forward to meeting you guys at some point in the future in Antelope, California. Where's Antelope, California? I'm drawing a blank right now. Antelope, California. Okay, this is like central north. It's of course okay, near Sacramento, of course. Yes, mid to late July, I'll be in that area. Hopefully. Um, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Jenny Island Chick. Hello from Carlos and Jenny. What kind of camera do you use to record your videos? Well, the main camera is a camcorder style. A lot of younger people make fun of me when I say this, but it's a camcorder. It's a Sony FDR AX53, and I think it has amazing quality and amazing stabilization. It's like having the camera on a gimbal. My only complaint about the camera, the autofocus. The autofocus is a little slow sometimes, and the images can be a little undersaturated. It doesn't have that like super bright colors. But other than that, it's a great camera. And of course, I also use the Sony FDR X3000, which is a small action camera, and my phone a lot of times too, believe it or not. Um, Jonathan W., do you have any favorite games to play or hobbies other than filming or editing when you are with family or wife, go along in the road? I like some video games that I like to play sometimes, but not really. GTA 5. I love watching movies. I listen to podcasts. I read, and and we usually watch movies or YouTube videos together, and that's pretty much the other extent of the hobbies at this point in life. Um, Carlutpeg and wife, the Lost RVers, May 8th, we go RVing from here to Northern California. All right, to Seattle Fish Market for my wife's birthday. Video to come. Any suggestions? I don't know. I haven't taken that route. Not to from there to Seattle. No. So I actually might get some pointers from you guys. What's the beer tonight from New Hampshire, Joe? It's a Daycation IPA from the great town of Asheville, Tennessee. Did I say Asheville, Tennessee? Ah, it is cold, I'm telling you. Asheville, North Carolina. Oh my gosh, where did I've been saying Asheville, Tennessee all night, haven't I? What's wrong with me? It's one of those days, guys. And no one corrected me throughout the whole night, which is even funnier. Uh, okay, what else? What else? What else? What else? Teresa Simmons, hello, Robert from Huntsville, Alabama. When are you coming back to Montesano? Glad you asked. There's a rally for minis, Winnebago minis, and it's called Minis on the Mountain, and that is happening in November, and that's when I'm going back to Asheville. Actually, we're going back to Asheville in November for the Minis on the Mountain rally. I'm really looking forward to that, and I promised them I was gonna make a video announcing that I was going, and it's been one of those weeks. Bruh. So yeah, that's when I'm going to Huntsville, Alabama. In regards to places to see in Florida, I like Sarasota, Siesta Key area. The beach is real nice. Dianellis, Chile. Yes, I've been to that Siesta Key. I want to go back to that area, actually, as a matter of fact. New Hampshire, Joe, I see that you snorkel, but do you scuba dive as well? Haven't gotten around to it yet. It's one of those things that I want to do before I get too old. But yeah, I do want to learn how to scuba dive after I learn a couple other things before. Hey, Christy Jacobs, did you find out what's causing your tires to wear out on Minitini? How many miles are you getting before you have to change them? And I have a very good suspicion that is the axles that are not well aligned. I'm pretty much rotating every 15,000 miles and replacing altogether every 30,000 miles or so. Brian, are you hiring assistants? As soon as I can afford assistants, I will. Scott Horn, expect a mystery box around Tuesday. Give or a day. Give or take a day. Cool. I'll be looking forward to that one. Fly, Pelican, fly. Hope that you feel better soon. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really hope so too. I'm on the mend, but it's been a rough week. Let's just put it that way. Great API. Application interface. IPA. Tampa John, keep traveling, yo. Yep. Faith Rada, thank you so much for that super chat. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you so much. Clearly, you need another IPA, drown a cold one, right? Yeah, definitely. This is the only one I'm gonna have tonight, actually, because it's been. I haven't had an IPA in about at least 2 weeks. I'm just gonna chug it because why not? But yeah, drunk on half a can of beer. Well, when I used to have more beer, more often, half a can of beer would be nothing. But this one is kind of getting to me because it's been a yeah, I've been having a somewhat healthier diet lately. New Hampshire Joe, be sure to hit the like button. Yes, definitely. I always appreciate that. By the way, 227 concurrent. Actually, we peaked at 235. And for me, having a slow day today, that's really nice of you guys to be here, hanging out. Andrew Ivanov, greetings from South Carolina. Have you gotten a ham radio license yet? No, man. It's one of those things that I'm gonna get to right after part 107. I'm gonna do the ham radio, and then I'm gonna do the scuba diving. You once mentioned this. It's a lot of fun and great communication tool in emergencies. Definitely. I mean, I'm not gonna promise anything, but before the Alaska trip, I'll get one for sure. Bikes, boats, and bivouacs. Just switch out my single cab F-150 for a Ram 1500 quad cab, ready to travel. Where is Ileana? She's in the other room watching the video, and hopefully we won't get an imposter today. Last week we got an imposter impersonating her. The internet is a dangerous place. What can I say? Uh, uh, Borny Blues, writing, love your videos and music. I'm also a traveler. What's the most effective way to get rid of dark stains in my clothes, particularly underwear? I don't know, man. I don't know. um, glad to glad to see you in Colorado. I tow a 28-foot, 5,000 pound Springdale with my Canyon, very capable truck. Yes, definitely a good towing machine. If if anything else, but yeah. Christopher Olson, I'm going to try my first non-alcoholic IPA, Easy Rider Bulldog. All right, maybe I should try one of those too. Dwayne Gordon, hello Robert, great channel. Thank you so much, Rob and Marvy. What voiceover mic do you use? They don't make this anymore. Let me show you because this is exactly the same chair where I sit. I've had this microphone for almost 20 years. It's an Audio Technica AT3525. I don't know. You can probably even see it is a large diaphragm. So there you go. There you see. So that's in part what makes it sound so good. And it's condenser, of course. Although I'm looking into a replacement, something that I can connect directly to the computer with a USB. That way, I wouldn't have to drag an audio interface with me on the road. But for now, it's an outstanding product. Hi, Kameta Boucher, BRCQQ. Robert, show us around the caravan, please. Oh, I'm not inside the caravan right now, but maybe the next video I'll do from Minitini. How about that? Jonathan W. I think someone asked what you did for a career and how long you've been RVing, perhaps part and full time. I'm curious as well. Well, my career right now it's YouTube. Not only YouTube, many of you know, some of my videos are on Amazon Prime as well, and I'm trying to know to diversify as much as possible. And I've been RVing for 4.5 years, not full time. It's been all part time, of course. And I don't even think I am going to go full time someday, perhaps, but it's not in the plans for the foreseeable future. It would be nice to have a home base and then travel 80% of the time. Um, so yeah, that's it. 4.5 years RVing, full time YouTuber for almost 2 years now. New Hampshire Joe, when is your wife going to retire? I don't know. Clatham Adventures, loved your visit to Chimney Rock. Yeah, New Hampshire, Joe. I don't know. Uh, Someday. Paul Falsey, this is Stump Robert Knight. How do you get these dark stains out of your. Yeah, seriously. Some of the questions I get, man. I'm telling you, I've been listening Peter Brill. I've been listening to for a long time, but lately I've been getting a lot of commercials for RVs and camping stuff. I haven't looked any of that online. Well, Google is always listening to you, right? Did you settle on a name for the new truck? Nah, I'm just gonna call it the Colorado for now, or forever. Uh, John Chucker, shout out to John Chucker's channel. Yes, Ray Barreto. There used to be a salsa. Was Ray Barreto like a flute player? And I can't remember now. Visit Donalon, Florida. Come to the Springs. It's also historic, like your show. Thank you. And Jenny Island Chick is not the cold, it's the beer. You have a good sense of humor. We enjoy your videos. Thank you so much. Brian Anderson, Heil mics are the only way to go. I've heard Heil mics are really good. I've heard great things about them. And they take a beating. They're dynamic mics, and they're made for that podcaster's voice. So I wonder if Heil makes the PR40, right? That's the main one, the PR40 as a USB mic. That would be good. Hi, Camera. I'm doing great. Lucky Dog. Hi. John Chucker, there is a mic on their store that you might like. It's a good, cheap, but it's a great microphone. It can be plugged into the computer. John Chucker, Waterbury, Connecticut, does channels called Goshen. That's the one. I'll check it out. Sing, sing. Yeah, I'm going to start singing soon because it is 7:09. We've been doing this for over an hour now. Dianelli Silly, how do you get those? How do you get those things on the first time? That's what worries me the most. But, anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. Tiny digital nomads. Where's the next destination? Just hopped on. Well, we're gonna do Disney in a couple of weeks here, and then I wanna do somewhere else in Florida before we start heading out west to the meetup, the rally in San Antonio. rvcaravanwithus.com. Robert, what do you use to mount the camera near the windshield? It's just one of these. It's on my Amazon list. If you go to amazon.com/shop/traveling Robert, that's on that list there, and it's a suction cup, basically. I saw El Guapo. I saw an article that rving is more popular than ever. You made us want to. Yeah, I might be guilty, responsible for that in a small percentage. I'm sure. Robert, who are some of your favorite musical artists and genres? Do you like Clapton or Stevie Ray? I like Clapton, and I like a lot of different stuff. I don't have one favorite artist, none that I can think of. But my taste is very varied. I will listen for anything from Latin jazz to classical to classic rock to country, and pretty much everything in between. So. Um, PR40 is one of the great line of mics, plus it has great mixers. Yes, Brian Anderson. Yes, I've heard of the PR40s for a long time, so I'm gonna look into those. Red Jaguar, how are you, man? It's been a while, and you are late. We are about to start wrapping this up. I was hanging out with David and Brenda Butt. Well, say hello. I mean, I don't know them personally, and they don't know me personally, but I hope to meet them. I mean, they're one of the original before me, of course. one of the original RV YouTube channels. I mean, before drones were popular, David Bott had this drone. It was not a quadcopter. It was like a hexacopter. It was it was a huge drone with I don't know if he still has it. Huge drone with 6 propellers. Michael Tricks just told me to thank you for mentioning him. Great show to see in the Northern Keys, Key Largo. All right. One of these days, I'm gonna get to see the great Michael Tricks. Faith Rada, with your voice, you could do like animated movies for Disney. Yeah, I can't believe they didn't get me for Puss in Boots. You know, that's maybe maybe for the next the sequel. Hola, de otro rving cubano, buen programa. Thank you so much, Paul La Torres and GM Brusa. It's also clean outside of the RV without scratching it. It will also clean the outside of the RV without scratching it. What will? I obviously missed the previous message. Oh, vinegar. I tried everything with those brown stains, and I think it was just the plastic that started disintegrating in the Florida heat. I don't know. Thinking of buying an RV, is there an advantage to buying on an RV show? Do you recommend other methods for finding a deal? The RV show usually had those RV show only deals. I've heard that you can get pretty much the same deals, if you're a good negotiator, of course. But remember, the RV show, you have the pressure of the RV show. But yeah, Christopher Olson, I haven't made a video for YouTube in 8 months, but you combined with spring makes me think about doing it. Go for it, go for it. Take that camera out. We were dying to see Sweden. Martin C. Come to the north this summer. Camping season is just starting finally. Yeah, we've had a couple of false starts this year of the camping season because it gets warm and then you get a blizzard and it gets warm again. Ah, no, another blizzard. Why not? So it's been one of those shaky starts to the New Hampshire Joe. I love the percussion of Santana. Definitely, yeah. Santana is especially the early Santana. Um, definitely revolutionary music at the time. Ray Barreto, yes, Robert Barreto was famous conga player, music producer. I sing LA live back in the days. Yes, I'm related to Ray Barreto. Really? Wow, that's great. Um, yeah, Ray. Yeah, that's from the times of the Fania, of course, like the classic era of salsa and what it evolved from and whatever it evolved into. Um, I'm a big fan of the music of that era, by the way. Tampa John just spent 73 days at Disney. We're old. 73 days at Disney. I don't know if I could. Well, I couldn't afford it to begin with, or I don't know if I want to spend 73 days at Disney. I don't know, man. Uh, Christy Jacobs, say hello to Illy for me. I will actually say hello to her. She's watching the video most likely. When are you coming to Rhode Island? I'm glad you got to check out Waterfire. So much to do in Providence. Hopefully this fall, if not, at some other time. That late portion of my upcoming trip, I haven't really planned it all that well yet. Thank you, Bob Giletti from West Virginia. You know what? I'm gonna start wrapping this up because otherwise we'll never finish. And I've had a great time. I've had a great time here chatting with you guys. Janelle is she's not back from her trip yet, but she'll be back this weekend. Um, Sunnyvale Island, really cool. Um, Mary Lou and I laugh when we find ourselves singing your free My RV songs and we're riding in the car. LOL. Traveline Rambling Man from Brian. So should I sing or should I just I'm just gonna sing it like I always do, everybody. Thank you so much Where did I put my guitar? Here's my guitar. Although my voice may not be the same as it usually is, because I've had a Hey Robert, when you're releasing new road trip, please thank you. The next video is coming out on Sunday. It's gonna be Phoenix, Arizona, Tempe, Scottsdale, Apache Junction. We may make it to Tortilla Flat, if ever so briefly. Hershey, yes, definitely. Hershey is gonna be the end of my long trip, hopefully. I have to send them an email, see if they want me to, if they can give me again a free pass to the Hershey RV show. So, yes, Red Jaguar, we're going to Hershey. Oh, I promise next week I'll be 100% because I'm riding in my RV wherever I want to be. Because I'm free, my RV, yeah, I'm riding in my RV where I want to be. Because I'm free in my RV. Have a great weekend, everybody. Happy Friday, and see you on the road. And see you next Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern, here on the channel. Thank you. Oops, I'm stepping on the microphone.